Oh,
also
that's a pro level casting. That's why we're the best, Ed. That's why we were brought in like elite commandos.
mean to bail you out. But yeah, so what's it in the bottom now? We've got Hans trying to regain his fuel. Crossfire pushed forward and taking the opponent's fuel. So very well for allies already.
Yeah, absolutely. Puma's pushing in. I did call it. I showed it on screen by the way. The AEC got a juicy like 3-man shot or something. It was just crazy.
Savage RNG.
It has been a nice push back from Crossfire in the north. HelpingHans has got to achieve his objectives now. Doing some good barbed wiring as well so he can hold the line.
Yeah, I'm liking this now from Hans. He's set up around his fuel point. Got the MG in the GG house and he's pushing forward for that VP.
Certainly is. Pyrotechnic Tommy's watching on. Meanwhile, first Grenadiers and the Grenadiers just allowing this sniper, who's already gotten to 15 kills, Ed.
Ooh, he's getting double rations tonight. He's hero of the fatherland to be.
It certainly has.
I think I just saw a cheeky Stuka already, though, coming in from Noggano.
No way, that is fast.
Yeah.
Good eyes, good eyes. And yeah, this is going to be good. Let's count the support weapons. We've got an MG, an AT gun, and another MG. So there are static targets out there. Grenadiers push forward, but you can just see that scope G43 of the sniper just causing problems.
Stuka barrage.
Oh, that looked good because of all the trees dying. But if you look, you got 2 kills only.
That's one of my kind of barrages.
Oh yeah.
Comes straight onto the field, doesn't it?
That was an Ed 80Hz special indeed.
He needs to channel his inner Ricky Rifle or Isildur last week, was it? Before Stukas?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Disgusting. But yeah. Let's see how it gets for overtime, more barrages.
Trying to talk about indirect fire in 2 vs 2 with an unbiased 1v1 brain. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. 4 Stukas, woo! 4 Stukas, please.
Carry me. But yeah, these guys' synergy, especially I'm liking Crossfire and HelpingHans' play, but they seem to be pushed back. Hans has lost his fuel.
Can we just address, by the way, the anti-infantry power of the AEC? The sniper currently has 21 kills. I was going to say. That's kind of fast. Last time we were on it, it was like 15.
Yeah.
Just Crossfire's been pushed off the map. Can we just acknowledge that, by the way? The sniper has been instrumental. Well, now we have the Panzer IV also, but they're going to have to really get their system back in order. Where's the M1 AT gun?
I think Hans has got one, but Crossfire's gone. Has he gone, Lieutenant?
And then again, the sniper would demolish that AT gun.
Yeah.
So it's just, and then we've got the Stukas of Foos now as well. Just seems that Axis's options, or rather Scotch and Noggano's utilisation of Axis's options, have put them in a really good position at this point in time.
I saw a bit of homework before this tournament. I saw Hans going sniper last night in his 2v2s. So he has got it in the arsenal, and he's very patient with it, but no choice yet of the sniper from Hans.
There we go, using destroying the foliage, just allowing them to play a little bit better with that AT gun. You know, open up the sight lines, because HelpingHans is starting to feel like he is having to be in a defensive position. He can play on the back foot very well, but it is a struggle. And currently 3 victory points against them. And here's the Stuka. Where's it pointing? It's going to come hard down on these USF soldiers.
Oh, he guessed the wrong movement. Never mind.
90 degrees perpendicular. That would have been a kill shot for certain.
But it's the mental attrition, though, that the Stuka causes.
Oh God!
Allies are going to have to be on guard for the
psychological weapon of war, you know. Makes such a horrendous noise as well.
Ah, the little Audi cheap grenades thrown in from there.
Cheap but effective. Just like Aldi chicken Kievs, you know, gets the job done.
We have 300 points remaining.
Stupidly cheap on unis,
yeah, they're ridiculous, yeah, they are, they really are. I hear it in every cast, it's still...
BARs with on the rifleman and captain, so he could get AT guns. Crossfire.
Good, but as I say, it's just... Oh God, look at the penetration from this Puma, getting so deep in, takes out the AEC from afar. Great assault by Noggano there, he just saw an opportunity and he caught them by surprise. Nearly dies, but just about gets out there thanks to the smoke being popped. A good attack round by Hans, but not enough to get the kill there.
Hans' teammate doesn't even have a Tiger to tell him to use either, so...
Oh,
it's going to be hard to get.
I get that, yeah. Very good. And Panzer IV now. It's Scotch's turn to make an incursion. He's looking for the ambulance. But unfortunately, this time, Crossfire did have the M1 AT gun in position. The 6-pounder misses its shot from afar. Great reactions by Helping Hands.
Yep, and the coordinated barrage from the artillery flares going down. That's going to wreck the GGLs.
Oh no!
So a lot harder now to hold that fuel point of VP for Hands.
It really is. Still 3 victory points tick away. They're bleeding out like a stuck hog, and it's not going too well. Let's check out some of the other armies, see what we've got on the build. Nothing of note from Helping Hands and Crossfire. Seems like damage limitation. Noggano, he has 2 Stukas now. 2 kills. This is the second one firing. This is the angle. Oh, that's a bad angle. Move! Oh my lord! That could have been a lot worse. It was still pretty bad. 7 kills on the first shot.
Great Stuka barrage. That's the one. 3rd time the charm, eh?
Oh yeah.
Got it in the end. But Hands and Crossfire still working together, trying to piecemeal their armies together to push back this Axis Behemoth at the moment. But Scotch, I'm just looking at that double fuel ticking away. He's going to be going for that Bumbar surely soon.
Sniper, by the way. 33 kills.
Yep.
Soon to be 34. Here we go.
And
Got a
the
bit
LMG's
of
popping
concentration
now,
barrel.
friends.
Oh, he actually killed something, an MG34.
Yep. These little wins, if they need it quick, because those VPs aren't going to cap themselves, they've got to get in. Another Stuka barrage.
Oh, there's a dead MG. So MG for MG. Oh, nice. Felt like a grenade. I know it wasn't.
There is a mortar pit though up for Helping Hands.
Ah,
It could have been a
there we
juicy.
go.
Oh, 4 kills already. Okay.
Yeah, that one. We just saw 2 of them.
The
Nice.
ability is ready now.
Oh, the ability is ready now. I have it confirmed due to my ultra intercepts.
Thank God. We needed that ability. Hands is crying out for it. But here we go. So double MG, but still can't push back 1 volt. Just unlucky placement.
I'll tell you what, we're getting some good MG losses.
Yep.
It's a shame that we got the 2 Stukas of Noggano because they eat MGs for breakfast, of course. This victory point needs to drop quickly because we're down to 176 victory points for Hands and Crossfire.
Crossfire, I think, is going full Sam and Frodo mode. He's just going to put Hands on his back and carry him up to Mount Doom because he's doing great work with helping out.
And all Helping Hands see is carry the load. Oh, I've got a squad wipe coming here.
But not much infantry or obers from Noggano, so he's going to go for that Command Panther. No tier 4.
Oh, the anticipation. Oh, that was a bad one. A Crossfire annihilated there. Lose one of his vetted rifles. He's only got 1 left.
Hans's section, I think, lived with 1 model, but not so much lucky for Crossfire. Yikes. Stuka's just doing work. Nothing else can come on the field as quick as them. Compete.
No, it's such a good point. I mean, we do have the mortar pit, but
yeah, static mortar pit's just not as great. But yeah, got the Sexton there. You just hovered over it. That is a real good arty piece, but you're just not going to have the fuel at the moment.
No, Sexton's going to be late, and well, bigger counters out from the other guys very shortly. Here comes. Yeah.
Just seen that mortar pit jump from no vet to vet 2, so I don't know what that took out, but it's doing some work.
It certainly is. It almost makes me feel though that because Rails of Metal, I do think it is a little bit Axis favoured. I think a lot of people would agree. It almost feels as though like this is just the foundation of our best of 5, and obviously Scotch and Noggano, they look like they're going to win this. So we're going to have to see if Helping Hands and Crossfire can win their Axis game on Rails and Metal to make this best of 5 have a real solid foundation, and then we just have a best of 3 in like 40 minutes time and start again.
Well, I think this map favours Axis just because it's so choke pointy.
Correct.
And allies can't really get their flanks going, but that's why I would have rather seen some Soviet action.
Yeah, Soviets are good on this map.
I'm not too sure of this US pick, but
No.
they must know something I don't. But we'll see how it plays out.
Did you see that technically counted as a frontal hit with the ability? Well, that was ready. The Sabat round. It counted as a frontal hit and it blinked off. It's like what? It was facing the other way. Oh my god! What's this Panzer IV doing? Going ambulance hunting? Yeah, he is. He's looking for it.
Oh no! War Crimes inbound
Oh
from
no.
the path.
Where's your Geneva Convention at? Oh, nice combo with the Brumbear. This is a great assault by the Frenchman. Gonna take out that veteran, penetrative. AT gun, no, just wheels out of there just in the nick of time. Meanwhile, in the east, he's trying to push in, and it's not really working for him.
No. Hans is getting pushed off on 1VP, whilst Scotch is really doing a good reach around.
Oh, the sniper's about to get his 50th kill. Let's celebrate. He got it. Celebrate.
Get one of his little party poppers.
Oh, yeah.
The box on
Oh, this
wheels.
guy's spinning in the house.
That is the boom bar. It's just, I think that's the GG button.
Oh, yeah.
It's
This is
really-
GG. They're not going to take any more
it's
victory
really
points.
pushed them out of balance, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, ducks in a row.
Rainman Stuka loving those numbers pop up.
Oh, I'm loving this attack from the sides. There is a Jackson now, though. The Jackson could rescue us. Save us, Mr. Jackson. Save us.
I think they needed Jackson 5. They need 5 of these things to take out all the armor. Oh, and the command panthers clicked in.
Oh, of course.
Oh, this is going to be rough.
Of course. Tech for the Jackson, built the major, got it out to save the day.
Yeah.
Click.
And KO2 is one of those games as well where you scrap for every VP in these kind of tournaments because it might be the.
But it's
determining
it
factor.
only matters on the victory points you win. So if you get to an ace game decider, it's the victory points you have when you win,
Okay.
not the ones you lose, and that's to deter this kind of like 120-minute game kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So they've got a very good VP lead.
They have.
Yeah,
They've got
for this win.
4-3-2.
That
Yeah,
is-
exactly.
That's very strong.
It's very, very, very strong. And I doubt HelpingHans and Crossfire are going to be able to get 2 victory points and lower that threshold. But then again, HelpingHans may have never read the tournament rules, so you know he's been playing for like 9 years, but you don't know. I'm joking. I'm joking. Joking.
Oh, snare range potentially for the Faust. Jackson creeps away.
Of course, we're all friends in real life, of course. Hans and I we met him in March, didn't we, for a drink?
I'm doing inverted commas, friends with me and AE.
Me and AE, yeah. Go-to friends.
Paid friend.
Oh, here we go. Stuka coming down. And that wasn't that good, actually. Just had the
That was a Valentino. I
Valentino
think.
die.
Oh. Barely even lived.
Nope. And in the north, Sniper, by the way, is up to 56 kills. Just saw something else die. Lots of things are dying now. I'm only half watching, I must admit. And the game is over. There we go. Nice.
This is the 2 versus 2 Masters Cup.
Okay then. Nice game one there.
Yeah, brilliant display of power from Scotch and Noggano on a slightly Axis favoured map. We'll confer, so we'll see how Hans can. And
Felt
Crossfire
very
can
shock and
swap around.
awe display of power. You know, they had an aircraft carrier and an orbital satellite kind of thing.
But one thing that surprised me, I was just looking at the army compositions at the end.
Yeah.
1 MG for Austere, no MG for the OKW. And that is very surprising. On a map like Rails and Metals, just to win that convincingly with 1 MG, very impressive.
It really was. So we've cast our first game of the day, Ed. We've got possibly 9 more to go. Come on, baby.
Well, for Hans, I hope, as the great, so-called great, Audley Howison once said, setbacks pave the way for comebacks. So let's see if they can do it in game 2 and make this a best of 5. I want to see it go all the way. I want to see the people who get to the final, they've got to really earn it.
Or as Mike Tyson famously said, I'm going to eat your children. So,
That too.
Yeah, that too. Right then. So I'm just... Okay. So, we're just fixing a few things. I realise it said best of 5 underneath that. That's unfortunate. Oh well, let's change that now. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy today's entertainment. We've got a few beers for later on. We're obviously going to save them because we don't want to cast drunk, but we want to cast merry, let's say. So we'll have a few beers later on. We're on the Red Bulls at the moment. The Red Bulls just to hype us up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just high quality H2O for me now.
Oh, like it.
Serious beers.
I can't poison your liver with Red Bull at this point in time. Then.
Nah.
Very good.
No monsters here.
So let's get that changed over right now. So it is a Best of 5 there. There's Photoshop for you all. You get a little bit of a view into the inner workings and mind of AE, which is a scary thing to behold, but is kind of how it works. There we go. Best of 5. Wonderful stuff. So yeah.
What's going through your mind now if you're helping hands in Crossfire? You've got to raise the morale. You've got to get them pumped. You've got to go back out there after quite a waffle stomping.
Yeah, I do want to. Yeah. I think Hans likes to identify what went wrong. Sometimes
And
he
then
does.
repeat it a
He
million
repeats it a
times.
million times. Yeah, he's a
Okay.
perfectionist as Helping Hands.
Okay. Well, at least he's identified the areas that they need to improve for
Certainly,
game 2,
yeah.
I'm sure. But I hope they show some good mental fortitude now in game 2. Come back strong, and make this a real humdinger of a series.
Humdinger, power, right in the case. And we're going to go away for 2 minutes just to make another drink, and we'll be right back. I can see that the referees are starting game 2 very shortly, so do not go. So yeah, we're ready. We're loading into the game right now, so you can hear this on second screen. Get back active. Oh, and there is no delay. How lovely.
Beautiful.
This is the 2 versus 2 Masters Cup.
Alrighty then. So in the south of our screen, just adjusting the scores before we commence. 1-0 up in this series, and we're now officially live in Game 2 with Noggano and Scotch 1-0 up against, as you saw in Game 1, HelpingHans and Crossfire. And the Twitch chat is currently alight with what these guys are currently thinking, what they're currently doing to get themselves ready to get back into this series, Ed.
Yep, they must have had a good dusting off in the changing room at half time between that game.
Keep this PG-13.
The
dusting, I'm joking. Oh, just like they talk to each other, right? Okay, I'm with you. That's
sorry,
fine.
English term.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, know your audience, Ed. But no, with HelpingHans, of course, they must have had some stern words in between Game 1. I hope they come out swinging for Game 2, much stronger than Game 1, because it seemed like they had the right ideas. They just weren't committed. They weren't confident in their own movements together, and they really need to edit that for this game.
They need to be like the Stern Pioneers. They're confident in their movements together. They act as one, and the Tommies shoot them in the face with Lee Enfield rifles with alarming accuracy, and then run away and get inside a house without losing a single soldier. Not bad at all.
Sometimes the early game is just such, it may as well be called Company of Buildings, because if you hold key buildings, you are going to get the W. But Hans got it last game, it still managed to lose, so we'll see what happens here with Noggano's
caps here coming in all at the same time. Got the fuel, got the munitions. A good capping order for Hans, but he's leaving it to Crossfire to make an inroad. This is allowing Scotch to take the centre, and Noggano's just got to try and hold strong against this situation developing.
Yeah, and interesting pickup already for Scotch. He's gone Soviets and not USF, so we've got a different blend already of the Allied factions.
And that gives us the following tactics: shock motor, anti-infantry, and shock rifle.
Disgusting triple use of shocks, but okay, they are strong. And guards have been, sidelined this tournament.
I haven't seen many guards at all.
Yeah,
Shocks are the flavour of the month, it seems.
Definitely.
Nice setup of the MG42 there. In the centre, we've got one squad on loan from Hans to Crossfire, so just helping out there. Stern Pioneers have only gotten one kill for 2 deaths now, so not trading very efficiently at all. And just trying to cap this victory point, putting a bit of sandbags down. He's going to swap over to taking the fuel next, is Mr. Crossfire.
And crucially, look at the who picked what faction. HelpingHans is on the Austere, which I think is his stronger nation. It's very good work with his support weapon play, and twinned with hopefully a later game Bombard who could really do some damage this game.
Certainly could. He's already chosen, by the way, and he's already built. So we've got the Jaeger Light Infantry on their way from Overwatch Doctrine. Tracer here!
Is that a Coco Jambo potential winner award already, just by not picking special ops?
Yeah. De facto.
I think he's on his way.
Didn't use Spec Ops, gets the non-Meta award. Amazing.
Early Molotovs from the conscripts, liking it.
That's an interesting choice, denying the building, of course. So we have... Oh, here comes the Universal Carrier. Just going to push him in. Can he get inside the trench? Can he do it, Ed? I want to see it. I know he can't, but it looks like he can.
Yeah, he can get...
Squidge in there. Come on, lads.
In there. Come on.
Nice Overwatch flare. I always show this for new players. Just look how much of the map that reveals. Yeah. Very powerful ability. Reconnaissance it grants, and then we check out the north.
And it's free as well. Every time you just decap a point.
I mean, in Coming Here is one, you got booby traps with Panzer Elite, but you had to plant them on the points. Nice use of Molotovs, not using them to kill, more to deny cover. Obviously, didn't quite work on this one.
No, so I'm gonna come straight to you and shoot in the face with my Kar 98K. MG on very low health. Look at HelpingHans' preservation. He keeps units out on the field, backing up his other squads.
Ooh, we've got a Wasp. Very nice Wasp. This morning I was waiting with somebody whilst I dropped them off, and a Wasp landed on my eye, Ed. I just had to stand there and take it like a man, because if you move, they'll sting you.
Have you seen that Chris Eubanks meme where the first Wasp of summer and he's dodging around like an adult? Oh, it's brilliant.
Sounds amazing.
Wasps are evil, and no exceptions in this game.
This thing is a monster. And look at it, it's just driving over former soldiers.
Oh, his own brethren. Oh. How could you, Harry?
I'm going to crush a bit of the cover here and just boss the south. That's good from Noggano with a shock unit. I wonder how Crossfire's got to be thinking Puma immediately. No!
Ooh.
But the Wasp
Total Coco Jumbo then.
But the Wasp is going to have unlimited potential now. It's going to boss the situation, right?
He's got to get a Vaketten then, I feel.
He really has.
Has he got one yet? No.
No
Just a
Vaketten.
GNI.
But they're not going down south for a long time now. The Wasp is going to dominate.
And no Wasp was used from last game, if I remember right. for
No,
HelpingHans.
no, of course not, no,
So he
no.
opted not for the UC at all. She went straight for the AEC, if I remember, which got taken out hard countered by an early Puma.
It did, yeah. Obviously going to have a delayed Puma. Here we go, though. We do have Panzerfaust, of course, but the Wasp is reversing away, annoyingly.
He's got to protect that battle HQ, though. Is it up?
Oh. Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
And he's
it's
going
safe.
straight for healing, which I think will work for both players. But I'll tell you one thing. Scotch and Noggano are formidable users of allied artillery when they play Rails and Metal in tournaments. So I'm looking at the potential for that. Not so much from Scotch. Of course, he will be getting the ISU 152. Nice choice. But we could be seeing something similar from Noggano, perhaps. We'll have to wait and see.
And such as the narrowness of the map of Katusha really does work here. So.
Tusha could be a not good option, yeah.
All depends on the CP management, really, how much action is happening in this game. For any new players, there's resources in this game, of course, but if you see the little dials on the left-hand side under the players' names, they are command points, and as you rack up those command points, you get access to new abilities and units. So you have to keep that in mind with your timing windows on the building.
Oh, nice Faust there. Just in time, perhaps. Is HelpingHans now feeling confident? We saw him not go for a sniper as the counter in the previous game, which for me personally indicated lack of confidence in this series at that point in time. So for right now, I'm going to want to see taking advantage of no British handheld AT at this point. Well, we do have the sappers, actually. I take that back. But still, a nice foray with a 2-2-2 to take out the stricken Wasp would have been nice. What are your thoughts about that, Ed?
Yeah, good early 2-2-2 timing, 6 minutes, but Noggano hasn't gone for the AEC yet, which he could have had by now. So I think that 2-2-2 is going to have a nice little timing window.
Construction to be ordered.
Oh, there it is. It's locked
There
in
we
now,
go.
the AEC. I spoke to C there.
Certainly. What do we have coming out? It's the Raketten, so both teams are getting what they need. Which is all well and good. We got our first squad wipe, possibly. Oh, gets beyond this little bit of green cover here. No, doesn't matter. As soon as he gets around the cusp of the green cover, and these guys were in this position, they took him out.
I've seen it in the past as well. You can shoot the flamethrower off the back of the flamer model and it survived. I've had that.
That's awesome.
That's a chuck your keyboard out the window moment. Luckily I was on a laptop, so.
Smash your laptop like angry German kid then.
999.
Very early on to have to buy a Vaketten, that was from Gritted Teeth from Crossfire, but it was very much needed.
So the Wasp has done what we thought it'd do, which is deny area, but it's not actually gotten many kills. 222 is now plinking away. He's threatening 18-8, and he does have them, so it is not a fake here. It's not a gambit. Or bluff, that's the word I wanted.
Yeah. Nice dodge of the rifle nade there, no silly squad wipes on that one. Shock Poop's doing well.
Doing very well. Here come the conscripts getting within range, just about, maybe, no.
Oh, some person pushback, just.
Again, Noggano and Scotch, with their synergy, their kind of otherworldly connection with one another, they're able to just move as one and act as a huge fighting force that just sweeps their opponents off the map. And then they backpedal, they get behind green cover, they wait for their teammates to arrive. They don't even have to ask for it, probably. Oh, JLI's low! JLI's low!
It's just got the medium cover of that gully, kept it alive. Snare 222's in a bit of trouble, eh?
It is, and here comes the AEC, misses its first shot, hits the green cover. Rakettenwerfer was waiting, gonna have to backpedal and pop smoke, helps out Rakettenwerfer. We had a Faust? No, not gonna get the kill.
Couldn't get that attack round off, that would be 9k IQ, beyond max range if it had hit. But yeah, Brits in green cover, strongest houses.
Oh, yeah. They really are. And you just have to play them, though. You have to get them in the position. I mean, we saw Helping Hands have the same faction in the previous game, but, you know, the sniper just wouldn't have helped should he push this far forward. Imagine if Tommies were here in the previous game. They would have been headshotted.
Yeah.
And that is why, in my opinion... Well, let's not go over old ground. Let's focus on the current situation, I guess.
Yeah. No sniper from Hands, right? I haven't seen one yet. I think he's got one in the build.
Wasp still with 2 kills, but people use kills as a misnomer sometimes. As I've already mentioned, area denial is a powerful tool.
I think they need a serious dosage of Captain VPs for the Axis, because this is going to get desperate again, and they're just putting themselves under more pressure.
Well, they're already confirming that they're not going to have victory point control in the final game at this rate, should they get to it, pretty much. Unless they have something... Unless they do really well in games 3 and 4, that is. I mean, I'm already talking about this as a loss, but I shouldn't be, but it certainly feels that way. Let's see if I'm wrong.
Maybe they just need a new map.
T-70 forced away. Oh, hits the green cover again, saving so many vehicles. Let's check out the action over here. Grenz were low. AC goes in for a parting blow. Can he get it? No.
Safe.
That's looks like a baseball slide there.
But wait, Axis are OP, so how are Axis losing?
No.
Solve the mystery.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like almost as though if you play well with allies, you can win, and maybe
blasphemy.
Maybe the game isn't already decided before you load the game up. Maybe I just don't know. How's it working, Ed?
I don't know. I think Crossfire and Hands need to group up together. They've got to do a combined push now. Just get one side. This is a bit better. They've got their fuel. They've got 1 VP. You can bleed on 2-to-1 cap for a while.
Threatening the just area denial and just excellent synergy. I mean, that word synergy gets overused in 2 versus 2 casting, but I can't think of a better word for it. The cohesion, the teamwork, the timing.
It's almost telepathic. They don't need to ask for help. They're already there helping.
That's beautiful. There we go. Folks trying to be low. Conscripts could get some cheeky mods on the gun. Hits in. Are they going to get it? This guy's super low. He needs to focus fire. He's seen it a bit late. Go on, Scotch.
Great AFK cons. Do it.
Can they do it? They're no. Yeah! Oh!
I think
Noggano got it.
Yeah.
These guys were facing the wrong way for a lot of that.
Alright, step aside, cons. We got it.
Yeah, we got this.
Seems good. Nice pickup there from Noggano, and if you notice as well, the Brits could stay on the front line with their mobile healing. Ooh,
this is nice. Oh, just got a little bit of a truck kill, was it?
Oh, that's savage. Why is there an AC in a base at 12 minutes in?
Can't be going well, Ed.
No.
Oh, big artillery blast there. Takes out something or other. Another one. Oh,
Hans needs to act up to his name and help Crossfire. His base is getting raped.
Oh, we used the word explored in Relic Entertainment channel casting. It's explored or inspected.
Okay, base inspection.
Base inspection, that's the one. Tightrope taught me that. Big shout out to Tightrope.
Because somebody could have consented to it, I guess. So.
Exactly. Well, we were having a big meeting before Anniversary Castic, and we were asking what terms can we use. Tightrope's, yeah. Base inspection, mate.
Nice, I like it. Good vocabulary.
Oh, this could be good. This could be way back in. Killing all those Royal Engineers.
-1.
Well, I don't think that's going to be the remedy, unfortunately.
It's the start of the greatest comeback you've ever seen.
Look at their armies, though. They still have decent armies. They haven't lost too much.
And they've got the most glorious of skill planes as well if they get that far. Those Dukers really do light it up. I think they give a strafe of infantry and also anti-tank.
Certainly. We've got some good positioning from Helping Hands. Oh no, Crossfire rather, with the OKW Schwerpanzer headquarters. Covering 1 victory point. So they're going to be in this game for a long time. They're not going anywhere easily.
And what I like about this game is we might see the potential of Obersoldaten. We're going to see some possibly JP4s or Panthers from Crossfire if it gets into the late game. You know, it's a bit of a change, thank God, from Command Panther.
Certainly. Just changes the rhythm of things, makes things a bit fresher.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of AT guns though, and I did call out that I thought Noggano and Scotch is ace in the hole as allies on Rails and Metal was the indirect fire. I've seen a lot of Priest usage in the past. Oh, T70 dodges just about there. Rakenvo's going to line up another shot.
Yes!
Oh!
Great takedown. Pakan and Raketten working together. Oh my god, they're doing it, eh?
They're finding their rhythm.
And they've got it. Oh, they've got the VP drain on the allies now. Let's see the. Whoa, look at the fuel time. You know, Noggano is saving up for something. Scotch is. I don't know what Scotch is doing actually. He's
Well,
like
he
a
has
kid in a
the
candy
ISG
shop.
152 and 7 CPs, you know. I mean, he might as well get something else in the meantime. But will he get tier 4? I mean, we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
This is the little. These are the little inches that win the war. Good push off there from the JLI. Just making sure there's not a decap for no reason. Of the mid VP there.
Can't push forward quite yet. Might be waiting for something to help save the day. Oh no, he's. Ah, I see. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Does this count as a base inspection if your base is halfway up the map?
No, it certainly doesn't. No, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. We've got the ISG repositioning. We're pushing up with a line of support weapons, Helping Hands. This is what he's good at. Oh, something goes down.
At the edge of the screen there.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Helping Hands. Yikes, he loves those 222s. He likes the AA it provides and the glorious vision of that too.
Leaves them vulnerable now. Nice artillery attack in the centre here. Again, area of denial. God, this is a proper slugfest, isn't it?
Not many Volks Grenadiers to get into the later rounds as well for Crossfire. You might need to consider getting some more infantry presence.
Forcing their way through that line of support weapons with artillery. Who would have thought it, right? This is the indirect fire. It's coming in big waves.
Ah, yeah, a bit like the IS-2 commanders.
Do you know what's saving the sphere at the moment? The elevation over this brow of the hill there. If you scroll down, you can see it. You can see that it's hitting a lot. It's a difficult shot to get in.
Yeah, AT guns hate elevation.
They really do. Ooh, another inspection, by the way. Oh my god.
That was a ballsy schwer if I've ever seen one. That was
really is. We're saying Helping Hands and Crossfire needs to be aggressive.
Yeah. We're
losing Rakenva for that. That's not going to help.
I think it was good use of the flares and the artillery from Noggano there. Just on his infantry section, he's got artillery running around, mobile access to. There we go again with the red smoke.
We've got some choices. Oh, it's the Katusha. We said that. I said these guys loved indirect fire, and you were like, the only thing they'll have is the Katusha. You were covering for me at the time. But that's what they brought in.
Random lucky prediction, but yeah, he's gone for it first before any other tanks. So.
Well, you might as well, because the amount of support weapons Hands and Crossfire have built. This is a GO80 grenade. That's the point I was making. This is a greatest of all time grenade.
The Gren's Edge, yeah. Oh,
look at them.
No.
That's like something from Game of Thrones. You know when they make that sculpture of bodies on the ground?
I didn't actually watch
these rockets!
Wow, survives the Catty rocket. A lonely trip back to base, but at least he's alive. Great area of denial from that machine. Possibly the best. I think it's the best rocket.
Look at
I
this.
just think Stuka takes.
Look at this, he's going for annihilation. Oh, we've got a flank though. Panzer IV comes to save the day. AC's got to get out of there. He's got to pop smoke. That is extreme BM from Noggano. That was a base occupation, not an inspection.
Here we go. AC's got to go down. There we go.
Recharging. Yeah, look at this.
3 AC, eh?
Noggano's now disconnecting their territories.
I don't think I've seen this with Axis on rails and metals before. Being pushed this far back. This is desperate times now.
These guys want that Mueller, you know. I always mention this about Russia and the Russian players. $1,000 each per player. That's a lot of money to anybody, but especially in Russia with the ruble to conversion, etc. It's a heck ton of money. So, and Noggano is one of the greatest players of all time. His partnership with Scotch is, as I say, GOAT territory. So yeah, he's playing well today, and he's got fire in his belly. I like it.
And how long? You're very good with the history of the players. How long have these guys been playing together? Was it
5
a
years.
Code 1 thing?
5 years.
Code
I'm
2,
not sure it goes back to Code 2. Noggano played with other people back then. But Noggano's been playing 2v2 and 1v1 forever, seemingly. I'm not. And then I think his partnership with Scotch dates back to the early days of Code 2 more so.
Yeah. They've just got a really good understanding when to push together, when to hold a point together, and that's just represented by the VP control.
Oh yeah. Just pushing forward to the shocks now. Schwer still alive thanks to the elevation. Shocks with a cheeky grenade. Meanwhile, let's check out the south for a change. Pioneers gonna have a tricky engagement to say the least. Back to the north.
The last bastion of VP control for the Axis.
Oh, here it comes. We can see those rockets. We know where they're going to land. We don't even have to look. Oh, that's a good one. Schwer's going to go down. Oh, brutality. And here's another Panzer to save the day. Schwer is indeed down. Panzer's jumping in, but there's an AT gun waiting. Second shot penetrates. Firefly waiting.
Don't say penetrates with Hans' games.
Oh, God, because every shot indeed.
But did you see the AT gun?
Oh,
P4 goes down, but the AT gun as well was hard killed. That is, can't even be recruited.
I'm not surprised if we see a rage quit in this game.
We need a new map. They need a new map like no tomorrow.
Well, they're now going to be entering a new map situation where their teammates only need to get 1 kill. They need to get 3 in a row to win the match and commence. And don't forget, these guys will. Whoever loses this series will be back again tomorrow, same time tomorrow, for a best of 5 third place playoff for $200 per teammate. So they don't get. Nobody here is guaranteed money ticket today. The 4th place team will walk away with nothing. You get 0. Oh, here comes the
Should have
SU-85.
gone on supermarket sweep.
And he's out of there. They didn't even wait for the out of control, Eddie.
Good pickup. So they got the artillery to bong all the infantry and the support weapons, and then backed it up with tank destroyers. That's evil.
Badass. And look at Noggano. Look at him. He don't care.
But what a bro of Crossfire to come over, build your battle group headquarters for your teammate over on his flank. I can see his thoughts, Train, but yeah, it just hasn't worked out for him. I think Crossfire needs to just tell Hans where to shove it really, and say, right, look, you look after your side, I've got to get on with my side, and we'll make it 2 1v1s and see how they like it. Because this strategy hasn't worked out. It's even more.
Well, every decision strategically has been less than desirable, or you could put a positive spin on it and say that the decision making of Noggano and Scotch in terms of build order has been impeccable.
Oh yeah, and the
impeccable.
timing windows and the base inspections, everything has been good from
Well,
them.
just follow the journey. You've got this 2 kill, 3-star veteran universal carrier. That was area denial from the get-go. Katusha was perfectly timed, countering them deliciously. Everything they've built has been on time and in the right place.
Yeah, not taking away anything from the Allied amazing play into this game, but I'm just thinking for the game 3, for the fans, for the viewers, they're gonna want to see something changed up at least. I think Crossfire just needs to come into his own a bit more and really put some pressure on, go forward on his side.
Oh, because if they don't, this match will be over just as quick as game 2 was.
Yep.
This is the 2 versus 2 Masters Cup.
Go back. So there we go. Nice little game 2 there, showing how to play 2 versus 2. It's a tutorial video.
Axis OP, then Allies OP.
Maybe
This
Noggano and
is
Scotch
getting
OP.
weird.
How does this work? We just don't know.
How do you beat this team though? I'm running out of ideas for game 3 for Crossfire and Hans. I hope they're not. But the Allies again, a different map, eh?
It's got to be a different
Yeah,
map. Well, it is a
changes to
different map, yeah.
So there's a bit of hope for the Hans and Crossfire fans out there. So let's see what they can do game 3. Because look at Scotch's damage, doubled almost by
Oh, let's
Noggano.
show this. Let's